more useful. Oh, shit. Welcome back, Hermit fans, for what is hopefully another exciting day here at Subsistence. Basically, we're still kind of on the same mission. We're trying to get as many solar panels up as we can. Get that power flow going nice. We got 2. We're going for a 3rd. We have all the materials. We basically just need to build up the mass and the power. Which our base is doing. Whoops, we better patch or refill this before we go. Don't need a whole lot, so we'll just throw that in there. Really don't want to burn through that right now. So yeah, we're going to go out, get some adventure and gathering some supplies while we're waiting for that to build up. And we'll see you back along the way. Alright, back from a pretty good run. I got a bunch of chickens, rabbits. Go ahead and just butcher everything. Cook some, throw some in the fridge. Did I get it all? I think so. We got 4 biofuels just straight up. A couple medicinal plants, which goes towards another 1. Let's go ahead and we definitely need meat. We are hurting badly. For some protein. Drink a couple. Go ahead and throw some of those in there. Oh, and I got a ton of kelp. So let's go ahead and throw a bunch of kelp in there. We can eat the rest to get our veg up. Let's go refill these. Alright, I'm going to organize some stuff and I'll be right back. Ooh, we're up to the limit there. Let's go ahead and fire that on. Turn that on. Throw some fuel in there. Got some of this. Yeah, I'm going to organize some stuff. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, and I did get a bunch more sandstone. Alright, so we got up to mass. I shut that off. I kept the generator running because we're about up to 500, which means, actually, I don't remember what I'll need, but it means we're going to be able to make another solar panel here. Sinew, electronic components, metal, sinew, metal, electronic components. And then of course we need our copper. Alright, we are up there. Shut that off, save some fuel. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Boom. We have another solar panel. Rock on. Alright, let's go put her up on the roof. And we'll put it next to this one this time. And we'll try to rotate them like every other one too. Kind of make them face different directions. We can always move them if we don't like it. So, now we should be producing even more. electricity during the day. You know, certainly still not perfect. We're getting up there. We're trying to get ourselves self-sufficient. You know, again, our long-term goal is to be able to run this refrigerator, and then, you know, hopefully run this refiner during the day at least. If we just turn that on, let it run while we're out hunting for stuff, should be a good deal. We can get a lot of our ore refining done during the day while we're out and about. Not worry about running out of power. You know, one of my suggestions has been to have a wind turbine that, you know, can generate power even at night. Oh, did you see it disappeared right in front of us? I saw somebody else actually had a suggestion. A water wheel would be good too. You set up on the river, set yourself up a water wheel, generate a little bit of electricity 24 hours a day. Because that's kind of the downside of these solar panels, is even if we get them up to meet our needs, it's only generating that power during the day. So then at night we're at a deficit. But there definitely has to be a challenge to the game. And right now that is our challenge, is power. Oh, every time I come back towards the base I see something. I see a plant over here. That's fine, I'm just kind of waiting for sun up anyway, because I want to see where our power situation sits. I keep hoping for more blueberries out of those. Even though I'm doing a little better plant, you know, fruit and veg wise, now that I went on a big kelp run. I came back with like 14 kelp this last time, so I was able to eat what I needed and then still store a good deal in our fridge. And honestly, you don't need to store those in the fridge by any means. They can just go in a box and they're fine, but I want some realness to the game. We want to store our... We got it in the crisper drawer even in our fridge. So where are we at here? We're up to generating 4.2. Let's go see where that is. 40% light is all even. And I'm assuming they're all the same. I don't know if shadows off these rocks play any part at all, or if you just have them and they depend on daylight. This homeless guy, Monty, still sleeping under our steps here. I haven't checked, but I think Murph's. Yeah, I think that's his body laying right there. We can see the health points on. Keep waiting for it to climb above 40%. Yeah, so if we can get two, we might be able to fit 3 more in there. Get like 5-6 solar panels, I think would be in good shape. We don't have enough copper now though. I mean, we're down to our last, like, I think 3 copper fragments. Make sure I'm not burning anything. I'm not. I got some meat here that I could eat. These few things I just collected I can put away. This right here, that's good for 10 biofuel. We got a couple antidotes stored up. I like that. I actually made so many arrows. I've now got 2 stacks of them. So what do I gotta put in there? Nails. Oh, nails go over here. That goes there. Sinew. Metal fragments. We still got our lockpick we haven't come across. A new one, new lock box yet. A lot of rifle shells. We're up to, what's that, 21? It's hard to read those numbers. 15 or 16, 44 rounds. So we're definitely getting up there. I got that put away too. I did make a few more shotgun rounds, used up a little bit of our supplies. We still got a good stockpile there. I just wanted to build it up so we got a full shotgun plus another full set there. 9mm rounds, we're doing good. We've got like 36 in the box. Our gun full with 7 and 10. And I haven't been making any rounds. That is just from picking them up out of boxes. Okay, so we gotta be up there in sunlight now. We're up to 47. So anyway, let's get moseying. I don't need a full one, so we'll just use some wood. We're gonna head out. I think I'll take you with me for a little bit and then pause the recording so you don't have to watch too much of the boring stuff, but we are really back on the hunt for copper ore. Oh, bear. I was going to go for that fiber plant over there, but quickly changed my mind. Worst part is, I know there's that rock that has a ton of ore fragments on it, and I know it's this direction, but then every time I struggle to find it. See a box. So as of the time of this recording, I have not started recording it yet, but I'm going to have a new series. And you know, maybe by the time you're watching this, I've already got it out. But I'm going to start recording The Forest, which is another survival type game. Oops, a rabbit ran away before I could pull my bow out. You've actually got a lot of things to survive from that. Oh shit, there's a bear somewhere. I don't know where he is, but I'm running. Oh shit, there's a wolf. At least I got the stamina. Alright, so the forest. You're on an island. You crash land. There's some natives that live on the island. They are less than friendly. I put a couple hours into the game, just kind of learning how to play the basics. You gotta have a little bit of that trial and error, or otherwise you guys would really laugh at me as I die a lot. Not that I probably won't anyway. But these natives they're less than friendly. They actually want to eat you. They're cannibals. So you've got some goals. You land on the island. You happen to have a survival book with you, that little Timmy, which from what I've seen, I don't know if it tells you if little Timmy's your son, your nephew, just some kid you were sitting by on the plane. I don't know. You know, maybe we'll find that out as we get a little deeper into the game too. Little Timmy was reading a survival handbook. So luckily you have that survival handbook with you, which kind of teaches you how to build certain things, fires, cabins, you know, some of your basic survival stuff. And then along the way you kind of also get goals as well. You know, and I think the end goal is to find little Timmy again, because he's lost. And survive, not get eaten by the cannibals. There's some mutant things there too. And I think there's some aggressive animals. I think like the alligators may be aggressive. I think there's some other things. So of course you're after food, after water, you know, warmth, all the basic things. as well as kind of progressing with some goals and quests almost to finish. So I'm excited to get into that. There's also a few guys that want to do a co-op series. This is how I ended up with the game. Thanks to Monty over at Monty Rico Gaming. Go ahead and check him out. I'm sure I'll drop a link in there. If nothing else, on my channel there's a link to YouTube pages of two of the guys I play with the most, Monty Rico Gaming and Murph over at Murph's Let's Play Nation. Both of them are linked right on my home YouTube page of Friends of Winter Hermit. So go check them out. They always got good vids. But yeah, hopefully we'll be going with the Forest series, you know, along the survival lines. I've got Surviving Mars. I've been playing it. I'd like to start recording a series on that, so you may see some of those videos popping up as well. Lots of things I want to do. You know, if there's particular games you want to see, maybe drop me a note, let me know. I've got... Oh man, look, there's two bunnies here. Got one. Got two. I've actually got quite a few games already on my list. Oh shit. One shot. We gotta bandage ourselves up here. I know I've got one. Bandage yourself. That's what you get for messing with the Hermit. Ooh, a liver, a steak, and some fat. I'll take it all. Now can I get back to where those rabbits were I killed? I don't really want to lose them either. Plus this. Oh, did we lose the rabbits? Did we go too far away and their bodies disappeared? Because they were right there. One on each side. And guess what happened? I think we lost our bunnies. That bastard wolf. I'm glad we killed him then. He deserves it. How we doing? We could use a little food there. I like to move these down here just so I know what I've got. So we did get some other meat at least out of the deal. Actually, oops. I always miss those keys. Let's get that reloaded. That way if we get ourselves in trouble, we got 5 shots. I'm telling you, 5 shots with a shotgun is pretty decent. Oh, another protein bar. We've already got 2. We're doing mighty fine with those protein bars. I think we got a bunch of them back in our chest as well. Well, I'm rather glad I kept you with us in the recording rolling, beings, as we got a little tiff with the wolf there. We'll come back and get those deposits. We want to get this for sure. Like numero uno. Look at that. Sky is playing Surviving Mars right now. I always forget to turn that stuff off. Hopefully it's not too big of a distraction. Some iron. Pretty certain this is potassium. I used to kind of pass up the potassium, I guess it's zinc. The potassium and zinc because I really didn't know what to do with it. I had some. Now that we got the workbench, which I actually used in some of the stuff, the upgrades and whatnot, so. Here, chicken, chicken, chicken. Can I move these arrows together yet? Oh, still not all of them. It's okay, I like having plenty of arrows. We use them a lot. Oh. Oh, total mess. Oh well. Nice thing is, usually you get your arrows back. Every now and then they make a different sound. And I think the arrows break on impact, so they're not there. Which is realistic. You're not going to retrieve every arrow. You're going to have some that break. I do like a good sense of realism to a game. Oh man, lost these fiber plants. Oh, there's another box. There's a box in front of me. I'm pretty positive I saw one off to my left. Loot, loot, loot galore. Yep, there is one over there on the other side of that rock. I thought I saw it. And we don't turn anything down. We take it all. Because you never know when you're going to go on a poor run on something and all of a sudden start... Like right now, we got a ton of nails. We've been in that situation before where we had a ton of nails. And we're like, this is awesome. We got a lot of nails. And then start doing a little building and all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I have no nails. Kind of like iron ore. I felt like I was accumulating a lot of iron ore and I still have it. Now that we have that workbench, all of a sudden we've got 8 million things we can do with iron. So I don't feel in any way that we have too much. We will find a way to utilize it. Man, we have just hit jackpot around here. Now if we could just find a locked box. Oops, I already hit my bow out. Oh, dang it. And that was that noise I was talking about, and I think it's because I hit the tree. So the arrow's not there. Oh, I see another box. But we're going to go after the chicken first. God damn it. I'm not even going to go after my arrow. It's too close to that wolf. Could wait it out, but... Not worth it. I got plenty of them. One thing I actually feel like I could use tons more of is biofuel and things to make biofuel, like the medicinal plants that we could probably have a huge stockpile of, but there's one of those items where I thought, man, I got a ton of these. I really don't have a good use for them, so I just stopped picking them up. I kept passing them up. I mean, I probably passed up 100 of them over the course of time. And then like 2 episodes ago, I figure out you can turn medicinal plants into biofuel. Well, frick. Now I need a ton of biofuel. I could have sworn I heard a wolf growl. We're probably going to get bit here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm just... Oh, see, I did hear something. It's almost tempting to just take him out just because I could use the fat to render into biofuel. But we won't. So where are we at here? We got 4 dead small game, got steak, liver, some fat. Oh yeah. We are sitting pretty. We're gonna get another chicken yet before we go back. And before we used to be, god dang it. And I heard that noise, so I don't think the arrow is gonna be there. Yep, see it's not. Before, 3 chickens was okay, you know, maybe 4 to take back for the night. You know, really, you could probably push it with 5, cook 1 in the morning and take it with you. But otherwise, you know, you couldn't kill too many because they'd spoil. Now that we got a fridge, Just kill whatever we find and build up some extras. And I mean, worst case scenario, Monty or Murph drop by to play with us. We got extra food because get some extra players in there, and food's kind of an issue. Got 3 people consuming food, and I mean, granted, if you're all hunting, but dang it, a little low. Actually, I only got like 1 inventory slot left to pick stuff up. But I don't think there's anything out of boxes that I'm going to find that I don't. Oh, biofuel. Now I've got 1 spot left. We'll definitely take the biofuel. I would have dumped something else if I had to keep the biofuel. Now that spot's full. For now, at least. Unless we find something more useful. Oh, shit. Oh, thank goodness we're only bleeding at least. We didn't get poisoned. I was a little slow to react there. Well, like we say, we could use some more fat for rendering into biofuel. And we got a couple of them. And another steak, another liver. We're already headed back, but now I would say we're definitely ready to head back. I think we got some daylight left, but if we get back before nightfall, there's always, we can do a little searching right around our base till nightfall. We've got a little area there we can work with. We can always jump in the water, try to grab some kelp. Although this is a pretty good run. We got, and we've already eaten a couple, but we've got 4 blueberries. We got an apple. Apples are good. They fill a pretty decent amount on the old fruit and veg tab. Yeah, every time I grab one of those, I hope and pray it's blueberries. Because we have got a lot of fibers. A lot of fibers. We've got 100 of them stored in the chest. And I will not store any more fiber. So everything else we get, I turn straight into, depending on how many I have, fuel bricks for the fire. Or more cordage. And even cordage I'm starting to get quite a bit of. And again, it's one of those things you can kind of burn through pretty fast when you start building stuff, but we really don't have much to add on to our base at the moment. I mean, we could just to get fancy, but we don't need to by any means. I see something over here. Not sure if it's deposit. Almost kind of looked like a chest from a distance. Iron. We'll take it. Oh, I walked off the edge. I don't think it would have hurt us, though. Alright, let's hit this tree. Collect a little extra wood. It's actually one of the things I didn't get much of on this run. Usually, I always try to collect some wood when I'm out and about just to keep a good supply. Plus the tree grubs, even though I have a bunch, my plan is to start feeding them to the animal pen. Although I'm not getting the animal pen back up and running until we upgrade it to the free range, because then it takes less food. Because I had it up and running for a while and I was starving myself of fruit and veg because so much of it was going to the damn animals. And there's some big advantages to raising the animals. The chickens will lay you eggs. I believe the rabbits multiply if you have more than one. I don't know. I only had one. And then, like, I could only get them up to level 3. And the chickens will lay an egg every level after 2. Which means when it hit level 3, it laid an egg, but it would never go to another level, so it never laid me another egg. When you upgrade, 2 things happen. One, you then can raise them blueberries up to level 10, which means you're going to get an egg for level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, and level 10. The other advantage is you get a better quality meat that fulfills you better, and when you butcher them, you get some fat. And with fat means rendering into biofuel. Okay, so we're back. Where are we at for power? Ooh, we're over 500. Let's see, now it dropped down. That is just from our solar panels because that natural gain goes away at 500. So I think I'm actually going to run this just a little bit. We'll drain it back down so we can see, look, we're actually getting 0.56. That must be at 100% sun. We'll build a little extra mass. Get us closer to our next 150, which it might be a while because we didn't find any copper that time. Okay, we've got to clear some space in our inventory first. What we got to do. Boom, 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 boom. Electrical components. Okay, I think we've... Oh yeah, we've drained her plenty. Drains fast when you're not running that generator too to offset it. And I think I'm probably going to get a second generator eventually. Let's see here. This goes here. I'm actually going to turn this on because I think... Oh yeah, I've got 5.6 coming in. 0.69, so my power is going to be going down, but not much. Not much at all. Let's get liver and the steaks. Look at that. We got 5 steaks, 4 livers. Oh man, we're living good. Living good. Alright, throw that in there. Render us up some fat. Let's start butchering all our animals. Oh, we got another one down there. So we got 4 chicken breasts, 2 rabbits. We definitely need some of those right away. Let's cook the chicken breast. Let's drink some water. Alright, so I paused, did a few little minor things there. Got my meat cooked, ate some of that. Probably better look at shutting that off now that we're at nighttime. Maybe I'll fire it back up during the day. We're building some up. So yeah, what else I got? I'll throw this biofuel in the generator. It's not much, but it's something. I moved all my extras, so now I've got 7 protein bars. Like, protein-wise, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're okay. We got 5 steaks, 4 livers, 6 bunny rabbits, 4 chicken breast, and 7 protein bars, plus these eggs from back when I raised a chicken. So we're doing all right. Fruit and veg, not quite as well, but we're still doing all right. I actually think I'm going to cook 2 more of these. get completely filled up. I think I'm gonna end up eating some blueberries. Actually, I think I'm gonna take the stack of 3, eat all 3 of those, see where I'm at. Oh yeah, that puts me right at the tippy top there. So get a little bit more protein in us. Put these supplies away. And by day, we're going to be ready to roll. Finally got that. Again, I've kind of just been craft a couple fuel bricks, and then again, cordage wise, we got a lot, but it's rope. Oh yeah, cordage and sinew. Forget what I needed rope for. I ended up needing rope to craft something, but I can't remember what it was. The other thing I want to get made here eventually is a bed. Kind of silly, really. I have not made it yet. It's in here. What's it take? Cloth, feathers, metal, all of which are 0 issue. I think the reason I've held off is because it takes power and mass, and we've been pumping all that into solar panels so we can get more power. And we've kind of prioritized those solar panels because if we get it where we're generating a good amount of power, then power becomes less of an issue. Move those over there. I think it's time to split that in half and divvy the rest over here. I think we could certainly make 9mm for Monty and Murph when they come by to visit. We're not short on ammo. Heck, I've got another 7 shotgun shells here that are just the extra one I've got for the shotgun in here for when they come to visit. There's both pickaxes now. There's a bow, some arrows. One of them threw their axe in there. Not sure if one of them kept a bow. I could make another bow, so there's a second bow. Could definitely throw some extra arrows in there. And then I should almost just make another chest, and that can just be the visitor. Take this out. This is something we got. Got a lot of ash. I think I might start working on a plant bed. There's been a discussion with a couple of us for a while. The tomato seeds, you can plant it, you can grow a tomato, and I guess you get 2 tomatoes from it, or you can harvest seeds, but you only get 1 seed, which to me is like 100% useless. Like, why would you harvest the seed from the plant and then all you can do is grow another plant? Like, you have gotten nowhere except for wasted time growing the plant. Like, realistically, you should get multiple seeds from it. Like, I would totally be okay, cold games, if for whatever reason you happen to ever watch my sad little series here. You need to either be able to get 2 seeds out of a plant or be able to harvest and get a tomato and a seed so you can regrow it. And as far as I know, some of these other ones you don't even get seeds back. But I mean, it is not unrealistic at all to propagate seeds. Heck, at home here last year out of my jalapeno plants, I retained some seeds and dried them. Heck, I got hundreds of seeds out of just a couple little jalapenos. Plus I had tons of the jalapenos to use. So I don't think that's a far stretch at all to be able to come ahead of the game on seeds. You know, that's kind of the whole purpose of gardening, is to be able to come ahead, to be self-sustaining. And if the only way to really do it is get seeds, it just, I don't know, kind of pointless, kind of sucks to me. But that is what it is for right now. So, daybreak's coming. I think I'm going to wrap up this episode. I'm looking over, I've got almost 40 minutes of footage. is upwards of what ours have been running. You know, we've been running 30 to 40 minute episodes. I hope that's good time for you guys. You know, it's enough for you to sit and watch. You know what? I don't want that box. That's feeling daring. We got some ammunition back, plus we're gonna gut this fella here. So as always, thanks for watching. Love to have you subscribe to the Winter Hermit YouTube. Drop a like on our video, and we'll see you next time.